Hey, we're John and Melissa Steele here with Team Steele San Diego Homes in sunny San Diego, California.
And we're coming to you from El Cerrito today, a Cribs edition of American Dream TV, because we're on our personal property talking about ADUs, or accessory dwelling units.
Yeah, so one of the buzzwords going around California real estate right now, because they're becoming more and more popular, what exactly is an ADU? Well, it's basically a second unit, accessory dwelling unit, to another property. So it could be, you know, what used to be called granny flats, studios, tiny homes. Those are now ADUs. And a lot of people are looking at them because, hey, prices are expensive.
Yeah.
How can I offset that, right?
It's hard to afford in San Diego, so it's really important to be thinking about what your property can do for you. And that's what we were excited about on our personal property when we bought it. Let's check it out.
So right now we're standing in what was the original home when we purchased the property, which was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 720 square foot home built in the 1940s. And
it was pretty rough when we first bought it.
Yeah.
We had to fully remodel it. We gutted it. We took out popcorn, removed the carpet, took out a big kitchen wall here. And the front yard was just a standard front yard. And we really liked that we built out the patio on it, because when we built the accessory dwelling unit, we wanted to really make sure that each space had a nice private yard. So that, I think, was one of the biggest projects on this one.
Yeah, with San Diego's weather being what it is, you know, we wanted to have the accessory dwelling unit and the house, and we wanted them to each feel like their own standalone home, because we thought that would be, you know, more desirable for renters, for, you know, vacationers and all of that.
Yeah, and really keeping in mind the financials of this property, when we first bought it, it was really hard for us to afford, as it is for so many of us in San Diego. So it was really important for us to find a value add opportunity, not only in the main house, but something with a big enough yard that we could build the accessory dwelling unit, which I'm so excited to show you guys. So people build accessory dwelling units on all different parts of their property. They build additions, they convert garages like ours that we just passed, they convert existing structures like we did.
Yeah, one of the opportunities we saw, not only in the original home that needed work, but this used to be an enclosed patio. When we came to see the property, immediately we thought, hey, this could be an awesome opportunity for an ADU.
But it was so fun for us, because not only were we adding the value to our property in terms of increasing and putting in that sweat equity, but really creating the property from the ground up was one of the funnest parts, the design and creating it.
So one of the biggest common characteristics that ADUs share is they're often much, much smaller than a traditional home.
And the reason being, they're often built off the side of the home, or a converted garage, or in our case, a built-in covered patio.
That was in the backyard.
Yeah. So our unit is actually 2 bedrooms, 1 bath at 495 square feet.
Yeah, probably one of the smallest 2-bedroom, 1-bath units that you'll ever see.
Yeah, but that's the reason we actually have so much outdoor space here, and why we prioritize the outdoor space so much on both the front unit and this back unit.
Yeah, we knew we were going to be restricted by the small, you know, floor plan. So with San Diego's amazing weather, we figured, why not just have the dining room and living room just be outside, right?
But we do have some of that living space inside as well, so we're excited to check that out. One of the things that was the most fun for us about this particular unit was considering the space. We were working with very limited, less than 500 square feet for 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. When you're dealing with such a small little floor plan, it's crucial that you use every little square inch, square foot that you possibly can. So we had to get creative with a lot of different things.
Yeah, which we did great. We built the cabinets up to the ceilings, built the TV entertainment center, even down to shoe storage and closet storage was really important. Every inch absolutely matters when you're in a space this small.
Yeah, and aside from, you know, taking on the renovations and really making it our own, what was really exciting for us is we got to add a lot of equity and value to our property, not only in the renovations in the front house, but adding this additional unit. And on top of that added equity, aside from that, we're getting rental income now. We had been Airbnb-ing that front house. Now we have a long-term tenant moving in. So it's really exciting for us from a financial standpoint to really make this property work for us.
And like ourselves, so many of our clients really struggle to afford buying a home in San Diego. It's hard in a market like this. So how can you get creative? How can you really build the equity in your own home? And we hope that we inspire you to get creative on your own property.